Could you handle it if you lost $100,000? Let me ask you another question. Could you handle it if you lost $1 million? What if it was 10 million? What if it's 100 million? Could you handle it if you lost $1 billion? 10 billion? Or how about this? What would you do if you lost $100 billion? That's just what happened.
While the masses spend their days dominated by doubt, distraction, and dead ends, the masters go through their day on fire. My friend, welcome to the Fire Zone.
Hey there, it's Coach Kevin Ward with your Fire Zone message of the day. And this year, Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, has lost approximately $100 billion in net worth. According to Yahoo News, I'm reading this article from Fortune magazine right here, and this is what it says. Could you do this? What would you do? How could you handle this? How would you handle this? While chasing the metaverse, which is what Facebook has shifting the company to metaverse, Mark Zuckerberg's personal fortune has dropped by over $100 billion. They estimated that last September, at the peak of Mark Zuckerberg's net wealth, he was worth about $140 billion. And today, he is worth about $38 billion. Now, I get it, it's billions. I get it that I can't, like when you have billions of dollars, you don't have a problem like having enough. But the psychological blow of getting that punch in the gut, and this is what he said when they were interviewing him, as he's watching the value of Facebook and metaverse collapse. Over the last year, he was talking to Joe Rogan, and he said, it's almost like every day you wake up and you're punched in the stomach. You wake up in the morning, look in my phone, get like a million message. It's usually not good. Have you ever felt that? Been there? Maybe in the last 6 months in your business. A lot of you have gotten punched in the gut by the shift in the market. It happens. The market shifts, things change. One company that was one of the largest companies in the world at one time is collapsing like a rock. I think they said that Facebook going to metaverse has lost approximately $800 billion in value. Here's the question, not how big of a loss is that. That's not the question. It's how big of a loss can you take and how do you recover? I don't know what Mark Zuckerberg's going to do. I know he's trying to reinvent himself. He's trying to reinvent Facebook. That's why he switched to metaverse. But here's the question. Can you reinvent yourself? Can you reinvent yourself and look at what's happening? Look at what's happening in your business. Look at the hit that many of you have taken this year and just look at it and go like, okay, here's where I am. What do I do to rise again? That's Mark Zuckerberg. Now you look at somebody like Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs became CEO, built a company called Apple. He was the CEO of the company. He was the founder of Apple. And then he was fired. He was canned. He lost his job. Everything was taken away from him. Everything he had spent his life building was suddenly taken away from him, and he was kicked out on his ass. What did he do? He rebuilt something else. He went out and he rebuilt his life, but he went out and built something else. He recovered, he adapted, he adjusted, and boom, he went. And then he comes back and saves Apple. Right? Because that's the way he played. His question is, how are you going to play? We are in a market shift that is a market storm. It is a tsunami. It is war. It is wartime right now. And some of you have been crushed. Your businesses have been crushed. What do you do? Many have quit. Many have quit. What are you going to do? Look at where you are. Assess where you are. Adjust. Take aim again and take action. But you have to be willing to assess and adjust and look at it and go like, okay, what I'm doing the way I've been doing it has not worked to give me the result I want. What do I got to do? I got to adjust. That's what we're here for. But you have to stay in the game and not let the personal loss, not let the personal defeats keep you down. My friend, it is time for you to rise.
You've been listening to another Yes Masters Fire Zone video, a story or a strategy designed to help you go into the day with the fire, to stay focused and productive and to get more done every day. If you want more motivation, strategy, and support to grow your business on a daily basis, join our Yes Masters community at yesmasters.com and fan the flames of your success today.